the triangle. I believe the Earth is a triangle.
Hi, guys.
Oh, yeah, someone's
Woohoo! I got a little handout. There's 10 things on there you can look up. You can talk about it and really challenge your thinking. Would you like one? Okay, okay. All right, how you doing? Do you have a question or anything? Did you ever hear about this?
Yes.
What do you think?
Seems crazy.
It does. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
2.5 years ago, I said that's a crazy idea.
Crazy idea.
Not anymore.
No.
I know. I studied it, and now it's.
Now you know it's true.
Now I know it's true.
Do people jump off the edge?
No, only cats push things off the edge.
Cats push things off the edge.
Now, I'll tell you what really is happening here.
Yes.
North Pole's in the center.
Sense?
Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge.
With it?
Because Captain Cook logged in 60,000 miles.
Yeah.
The bottom of the ball here is not 60,000 miles.
Dude.
But this is.
Gotcha.
Okay?
You know what the problem is, though?
And these
Wait,
world
did Captain Cook have
organizations,
logging devices? Like how many knew it was
they
60,000?
kept a log, a written log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the proof?
Well, that's one. I got 200. You want to stand here all night or you want to take this
Give me
home?
the second best one.
There's no curvature.
Also,
There's no curve. I went to Wildwood myself and took videos of Atlantic City, and I got street lights. It should be 681 feet down. It should be hidden. It's not. It's straight across.
how about if you look at the horizon?
Yeah. What about that?
Neither of them do.
It's at your eye level. Horizon's always up here, never down.
Can you jump off the edge if you go to it?
No, but you can go. Blah, blah, blah.
What do you do when you get to the edge? Has anybody
I
gone to
think
the
I've
edge?
answered enough of your questions.
No, go to the edge. Has anybody gone to the edge?
Yeah,
What do you got?
Admiral Byrd.
Have you ever seen the moon in the southern hemisphere? Like, have you ever been in the southern hemisphere and seen the moon?
I have not been in the southern hemisphere.
So I was, and you know what was crazy?
But
The moon's upside down.
yeah, you know why?
Yeah.
Because the face of the moon is always towards the Earth.
Always towards the earth.
So if
Okay.
you're standing on this side, it
Right.
looks this way. If you go there, it looks that way.
How do you get
So
upside
you're looking
down,
at the
though?
other side of the moon.
Yeah.
But upside down's
But
different.
we don't know if it has a backside, and we don't know if it's a sphere. We don't know.
When you're looking, so if I'm standing here, I'm seeing that side of the moon. But when I'm down here,
Yeah,
I'm seeing
but we
the
don't
other
know
side.
if it's a disc. We don't know if it's a ball. We don't know that much. Not the
No,
dark
not the dark side. The other
side.
side. The other side.
Wait, but why is
All right,
this important?
thank you.
Because it's about the truth. And if the government's lying to us, I think they shouldn't be lying to us.
Why are they lying to us?
They're hiding something.
What are they hiding?
Well, if I knew that, they
what's
wouldn't be
on the other
hiding it,
side
would
of
they?
this? Like
What?
if the Earth is flat, what's on the other side?
That's it.
If it's a coin, what's on the other side of the
No,
coin?
it's not a coin. It's more like this. And there's something down at the bottom, but I don't know. I've
That's
never
what they're
been.
hiding?
I don't know. We only dug a hole 8 miles deep. That's all we know. But you can take this and look it up.
That's all right. I've seen pictures from space.
No, you don't. There is no outer space. Yeah, there's no outer space.
Wait, can anybody jump off the edge?
Only you can.
Why can't you do it?
Because I'm not crazy enough to go there.
Has anybody gone there?
Admiral Byrd and our governments are there.
But you think you get pictures, right?
They aren't going to tell us. They're hiding it.
But there's plenty of people that believe this. Why would
They
go
aren't
the
going to
edge and be
tell.
like,
They have
"Look,
no obligation to tell you
look, I
anything.
took a picture and there it is. Like,
No.
why would somebody do that?
Because they want to hide something.
Yeah, but why doesn't somebody else do that?
Because nobody else is allowed to
Huge
go
area.
there.
Nobody can
No.
control all this.
Yes, they do.
Really?
The airlines and everybody are warned about it. Absolutely. They are not allowed to go there. Not allowed to go.
So you're passionate about this.
I just want people to know the truth. That's all. You may take that home.
How do lunar eclipses work?
I'm
So,
sorry?
If the sun's here, how would a lunar eclipse work?
good
Well,
question.
that's something I really don't get into because that's not the surface of the Earth. I only go with the surface of the Earth.
That might
But
be a good question to ask. Though.
but the Earth is not what causes the eclipses.
What does?
It does not. It's not the Earth that gets
That's
in
the
between
sun
there.
and the moon.
It's the sun. The moon go in front of the sun.
Yeah.
Well, there's solar and lunar, so you can do either
Is
way.
the Earth going in between the
Yeah,
Could
but
have any eclipse.
it could be almost anything going in front of that. It could be anything going in front
And
of that.
nobody jumps off the edge because they're monitoring.
Would you like to take that home and look at it? It's just information. Can't hurt you. You got a question?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't think so.
All right.
Hey, I'm going to head down the hill, guys.
All right.
Thanks for the information.
Thank you.
Downhill.
All right, yeah, downhill.
You're going downhill. All right.
But the Earth is not curved.
It's definitely going to help.
Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Well, Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Nope, we never did. We never landed on the moon. There's 10 things in here you can look up. Science. Don't believe the government would never lie. Never, never. Building 7, how about that one? Do you ever want? There's 10 things in here you can laugh at. Come on, 10 things. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon either. Well, does the truth matter?
Well, not if you ask our.
Does the government lying to us matter?
We have a president.
I don't like any of the presidents. I think they're all in the same club.
So what are you preaching?
North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes around the outside edge. And it's a plane. It's not a spinning ball.
So you're preaching that the Earth is flat.
I'm teaching. If you have a question, I will teach you something.
All right, so I have a question. Why do you think the Earth is flat?
Well, because there's no curvature. Here's Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. According to the formula based on a 24,901 equator, it should be down 2,400 feet.
So the
And
people
it's
that
not.
have traveled across the Earth, flown across the Earth, boated across the Earth,
Yeah?
they should have fallen off the edge.
No, what happens is North Pole's in the center. And if I hold out my compass and I were to go around you as a North Pole, I would be circumnavigating. And that's what this is.
Okay.
So that's how it works. It doesn't mean it has to ball.
What kind of scientific data do you have to prove that?
Well, we have the curvature formula, and when I go to Wildwood and I film Atlantic City 32.6 miles away, it should be down 681 feet. But I'm getting street lights. So why is there no curvature in 32 miles?
Shouldn't, when the sun rises, the whole nation should see the sun at the same time instead of how it...
No, the sun is very small and very close.
Very small and very close.
Yes, it's not 93 million miles away. I'm sorry. I just want to get over a little. I know, it's a hard thing to grasp right away. You have to know a couple of facts and go and test them and prove that to yourself. And then you think, uh-oh, how am I going to justify this in my mind? Because I got a globe mind. So now I have to think plane. So how do I do that?
So have you
It's like
ever-
learning a new language.
Have you ever been in an airplane?
Well, my dad was a pilot, but I never flew with him. But I did fly with this guy I dated for several years who owned an airport, and we flew every week. So
When
the
you were in
deal
the
is,
airplane, you couldn't see the curvature of the Earth?
no,
You're kidding?
you don't.
Kidding.
You don't see it.
Definitely.
What do
You
you
only see the
see?
horizon.
Tell me what you see. Yeah, you only see the horizon. Now, where is the horizon when you're looking at it?
Depends on where I'm standing.
No, where is it? The horizon's always at your eye level. Always. Why is that? Always.
I could be on top of a mountain.
It's always
And always, no matter how high you go. You go up in an airplane. You ever flew? Did you ever fly? Okay. Ever
And
look out?
I've seen the curvature of the Earth.
No, you saw your field of vision, which is a circle, because that's only the farthest you can see is this way. Okay, you don't see in a square. You see in a circle. And that you thought, oh, well, that must be the curvature of the Earth.
All right, so
That's what it's.
Take a photo of this because it's too
let me ask you a question.
Can you add that?
If you take a photo, you have to take one of my little brochures. That's the price you have to pay.
I think that's
Why
He'll take it.
are you preaching this?
Well, the truth matters to me.
No.
See,
I think you're
the
basing numbers.
government
There's no-
is hiding something
No.
by trying to push this thing.
Why would they hide a flat Earth?
Why, indeed? Why would they
Explain to me
hide
how
that?
we take pictures of Saturn and it's a big old circle. Mars.
The
big
moon is
circle.
obviously
Have you ever
Is the
looked?
moon circle or
Have you ever really looked close, like through a P1000 camera?
Well, how do you sail to South America without going upside down?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Okay, that's not an answer. That's a
No, he said without
It's a
going
non-answer.
upside down.
that's a non-answer.
Because if you were in South
Flat
America,
lady,
you
listen,
would.
people are squeezing by these guys and they're scratching my car, so why don't you go down the street and
I'll just back up.
somewhere else.
that sounds great.
I'm sorry.
Pat, I just want to hear.
No, not near my car. How about you go down the street and settle the shit?
Okay, I moved up here a little bit.
You should definitely read.
It's worth looking into, and you didn't have to crumble that. Just put it in your pocket and
challenge
just look at the evidence. Horizon's always up here, bud, so you gotta look at that. Oh, sorry. Earth is not a spinning ball. Would you like to look it up? This is a very big. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things on here. Are you scientifically minded? Interested in science? Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. The other side's different. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Are you scientifically minded? is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. You scientifically minded?
No.
What do you think?
I know better.
You know better? Why is that?
Why do I know better?
Yeah.
Because I'm a scientist and an engineer.
Get out of town.
But it's
I
okay.
love talking to people with paper.
I don't have any paper.
You don't have an engineering degree?
No.
Oh, okay.
I should,
Yeah?
because I finished most of it, but I'm still an engineer. I'm just a non-degree engineer.
Okay.
Propulsion.
Cool.
Me.
So why do you think you live on a spinning ball?
Why don't you think you live on a spinning ball?
No, I'm asking you first, and then I'll tell you.
Because the evidence is plain.
Okay, tell me one thing. One thing.
The shadows that are cast in the other planets we see their spheres.
Shadows.
And the other planets we see are spheres. The moon is a big.
Okay. All right. So
I don't want to argue. You seem like a really nice lady.
The surface
I
of
don't
the
want
Earth.
to have a debate.
The
No need to
surface
have
of
a
the
debate.
Earth.
I think I was hoping this was a hoax to just.
No.
No, that's not true, man.
Nah, but it is.
It's not. I don't
Okay.
think you've done your research.
Yeah, I have.
Do you know how a sundial works?
Uh-huh.
And why does that work?
Because the
does
sun,
the sun go when
the
it's down?
sun is going around us. The Earth is a plane, and the sun goes above us and around.
I understand your
North
point.
Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes around
So
the outside
What
edge.
happens? Let me ask you if that's true. Have you
Okay.
been to Antarctica?
No, have you?
I have.
Good.
No.
That's nice.
So when you go to the North Pole, there's only one direction you can go, right? South.
Yeah.
Because everything.
That's
So when
right.
you go to the South Pole, if your theory is true, then you'd have to be at one of these places
Correct.
versus an equivalent. I've been there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
can save the rest of your Saturday. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
have you
That's
ever heard
nice.
of McMurdo?
No.
Okay, well look into that. It's a big.
McMurdo.
It's a big military base.
Okay, so there's a military base there. What
No,
does
I'm
that
just saying,
prove?
there's people, there's scientists, there's people.
Yeah,
from
I
all
know.
countries.
They're there.
And
I
they're
did.
on this-
I'm telling you, Antarctica is a place, and it's there.
Okay, so you would agree with me that there's a place in the North Pole where you could, once you reach here, there's only one direction you can go that's south, correct?
Anywhere you leave the North Pole, you're going out is south.
Right. So
All those
similarly,
places.
at the bottom of the globe, at the South Pole, is the same place, and I've been there. So I'm telling you.
So anywhere
it's a
you go from here is north.
No, but it's one place. You have it as 360
No,
degrees of place. No,
no.
I've been there.
Okay, so you went to one place.
I went
How
to,
do you know?
Because
You never went the whole distance around it.
there is no whole. I know, right?
You don't know.
There is no
You
whole
never
difference
went the
around-
whole
I
distance
did.
around it. No,
No, there's no
I don't
around.
believe that.
There is no around. Don't
So,
listen to any of this.
is there a round with this?
What is
Can
your
you
question?
follow the coastline of Antarctica?
Yes.
But you never did that. But
No, I didn't say I didn't do that. I was
well,
just talking
I'm
about
telling
the South
you
Pole.
that Captain James Cook did do that, and he logged in 60,000 miles.
Okay, well, I was in the Navy for quite a
Okay,
while, and
so
I've
was
seen
my
some
dad.
interesting things.
That's nice. So look,
Well,
this
that's
is
kinda
not
dismissive and rude.
this is not 60,000 miles.
Well, listen, I wish you. I didn't want to argue. I just thought you were kidding. But
Oh no!
please do some research.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Y'all heard of this?
Please stay away.
Well, that's your opinion. Let
You have
everybody.
impressionable
No,
minds.
everybody think for themselves.
Are you going to?
I have. For
right.
61 years, I believed what you did. So there's 10 things on here you can look up yourself and discuss it.
You can take that to school.
And you can discuss it with your dad. And then look yourself. Look for the evidence yourself. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball, and we never landed on the moon. You can't land on the moon, it's not a rock. The government would never lie to us, would they? The government would never lie to us, would they? Something to think about.
Yeah, that might be the truest thing I've ever heard. Hello. We're down towards the bottom of the street, right down at 5th Street, finding out that
That's right. Just look into it, girls. Okay, I'm turning around now. That's right. Watch out. But it's not a sphere. It's flat. Earth is not a spinning ball. No, it's not. There's 10 things that'll tell you otherwise.
I'll read that.
Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Earth is not a spinning ball. Do you have a question? You look like you do. I'm going to tuck right in here. Excuse me.
Follow you to the edge.
Thank you. You can look at this when you go home. There's 10 things in there that will make you just think. I just think you have a question on your mind. Local, skip back. Go ahead, you want to take a picture? Here. And the other side is different, so you can do both sides. So you thought you were just going to get a car show, and here you're getting all this excitement. Yeah, how cool is this? Ten things you can look up at home. There's 10 things on here that'll make you think.
How about you think the Earth is flat?
I know it is. I went to Wildwood and filmed Atlantic City, 32.6 miles away, and I got street lights. There's no curve. That should be 681 feet down under the ocean. And it's not. It's right up there. Just look at those things and think about it, sir.
Okay.
Have a good day. Whoops. You're silly. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. And we never landed on the moon. The government would never lie, would they? Government would never lie to us, would they? Government would never lie. They are so honest. Oh, yeah. The other side of the Earth? We only ever dug a hole 8 miles deep. So past that,
If it's flat, what's on the other side?
8 miles deep is the deepest they ever dug a hole. So that's what I don't know what's down below. Okay, I don't know what that is. Here, would you hand that to him? He looks like he might want to.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
If the Earth is flat, then how come when the asteroid hit, the dinosaurs didn't get shot off into space?
How do you know there was really dinosaurs? How do you know that? You don't really know that.
Barney's
Oh.
on TV. Yeah, Barney.
Oh, Barney, yeah, Barney the dinosaur.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Have
a good one.
Letting you lie.
Earth is not a spinning ball. And we never landed on the moon. You can't, it's not a rock.
Yeah, you've done that.
Earth is not a spinning ball. And we never landed on the moon. You science-minded? Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Sorry, young guy. Here, you want to take one of these? looking for curvature and I couldn't find any.
Yeah? Is there curvature by grade?
Is what?
Do you have like a pamphlet I could see?
Sure.
Thank you.
You can take that home.
Okay. Thank you.
It's like when you're on the ocean, can't you see the horizon? Like,
Here, come over here.
Get a megaphone too.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Here's the ocean that you can see from the beach. Does that look like it has curve to it?
Well, there's more
when I was at the beach like a couple weeks ago, it was curved.
Really?
Yeah, my
You mean
eyes
away from you? Like a ship going away?
Yeah, it's like they go over the horizon. Like, that's
Yeah, well,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, so did your eyes, you know you can't see really far distances with your eyes. You know they have limitations, right?
Yeah, I know, but like...
Okay, so how far do you think you can see?
10 feet.
10 feet. Bah. Well, how far can you see? They say about 3 miles, 20 miles, I don't know, it depends.
But I can still see the curve.
You think so? Why?
Because I believe what my eyes are seeing.
Because you believe, and then you make your eyes say, oh, well, that must be the curve. That's what you're saying to yourself. Okay, so wait a minute. So if we have a ship going over the curve and we have a high-powered zoom camera and we zoom in on that ship, we can't do that if it's over the curve. You would get ocean, right? Right?
Yeah, but
Why is the globe circular? Why is the globe not like square?
Because this is a globe, and this is what they want you to believe. And I'm telling you that there's evidence that proves otherwise.
if there's global warming and stuff, I don't really, you know, like when the ice caps melt and stuff, Antarctica's circulating and stuff, right?
So everything would
So
technically
wouldn't everything melt? Wouldn't everything melt off?
Okay, now look.
Where would the water go?
You put ice in a glass, and when it melts, does it overflow?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
No, it doesn't.
Like 20
No.
It's sweat. It's
You know
sweat.
why it does not?
It's sweat.
Because the density of the ice, it's less dense.
density. That's what I said.
Density of ice and the density, yeah, you gotta look these things up.
I'm looking it up right now.
But where does the sun go when it's nighttime? Like
It goes away around the circle. Oh, it goes around the circle. The circle.
it's a circle.
The circle of the earth.
But where does the light come over here? So it's like
No, because the sun is really small.
but stars are thousands of light years away. And we can see their
No,
light.
that's where you're wrong. Okay,
I think it's where
look,
I'm right.
okay. So you were taught the ball, and you know everything about the ball model, the heliocentric, right? And I'm telling you, there's another model that works, and that's called the flat Earth model, and it looks like that. And there's different things with that. Okay.
Water never flows off. Ask her how.
Yeah.
How does it never fall off?
Because Antarctica goes around the outside edge.
Well, what happens when the outside of Antarctica melts?
I don't know what's there. I've never been there. But that's what it looks like. There is a dome, and everything is in the dome.
Antarctica.
How did we get to
Wait,
the
if it's a dome, isn't that half a circle? Like half a sphere? Like half the Earth?
Yeah, but we're inside, not on the outside.
But
That's a big difference, don't you think?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
if there's a dome,
So it's like huge hunk of
okay. So you said it like this. That's not how. Where are the stars? Then?
They're actually embedded in the dome.
If the Earth is flat, how
In the flat Earth model, all the stars are stuck up in the dome. They don't ever change position.
But like,
Did you know? Wait.
But like some are farther away than others.
No. That's the difference between the globe and the flat Earth. In the flat Earth model, all the stars are embedded in the dome. They never change position. In thousands of years, they have never changed.
Why did it take like a day to get to the moon?
How come? What is it?
We never went to the moon.
How come?
Oh yeah, it was in Arizona.
Because this is land. Okay, this is land. How about water? Look at water here. Water's always flat on the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is land. That's different.
But like, when you see the stars that are embedded in the dome,
Yeah.
like you can see them like on the other. Like, so when I'm looking straight, because my eyes see at the horizon, like
Yeah.
curve.
The horizon is always up here at your eye level.
Yeah. And the stars, like you can meet the stars sometimes like close to the horizon.
Yeah.
But so at the edge of the Earth, people can go really close. They can see the stars up close. Wouldn't that blind them?
Here. This is called perspective. Have you ever taken art class?
Yeah.
Okay, art class will teach you about how lines come together to a point. Now look at these railroad tracks. You know that they stay apart, don't they?
Yeah.
In the distance. But they look like they come together to a point. It's called the vanishing point.
Yes, we did that.
Okay, it's an art class, right? So you have to understand when the sky and the land come together, they come to a vanishing line.
Yeah, but
That's why the ships disappear.
But as they get closer to it, the vanishing line goes farther and farther back.
No, only when you can see further. Like with a zoom camera, that would push the horizon way back, the vanishing line way back, because you can see things with a zoom camera. Get a zoom camera and play with it.
Come on.
Really?
But the Earth is like really, really big. You wouldn't.
No, how big is it? How big? Wait, how big? Wait, how big is it?
It's big enough that you wouldn't see the curve.
The equator is 24,901 miles, which is about 24,000 miles. Okay.
The equator if it's flat.
So there is an equator because it goes. I have that on the other side. The equator is right here, and it goes around. All right, here. Pretend you're the North Pole. Okay, stand still. Right.
It's really short. But
I got you pointing to the north, and I'm going to circumnavigate you. But it's still pointed north, right? It's still pointed north, right?
He's north.
Okay, so that's called circumnavigation. I went around the North Pole, and that's what I did. So you can still do both on a globe and on a flat.
I got a question. When the boats are going, wouldn't they just go upside down then if they're on the other side of the
No, if they were on a globe, they would be upside down.
It's because of gravity.
Right?
Gravity's pulling them in.
Yeah, if the ship's going here and he goes here, that's upside down.
Because of gravity.
But how come we never have any pictures from outer space of ships being upside down?
Because
no one takes pictures of ships upside down.
No, because they never can take pictures of the whole globe. That's what they're lying to us about. Now, why are they lying? They're hiding something. What are they hiding?
they're not hiding anything.
They are hiding something. They're hiding something. What is it? You got to figure these things out. Don't believe what I'm telling you. You research it yourself and do the tests.
There seems to be a lot of research here.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Yes.
I don't believe it.
I've been studying it for 2.5 years, and I'm still researching it. And did you get one of these? You got one of these? That'll start you. And on the back, there's a website. And there's 200 proofs. You watch that 200 proofs video.
Have you ever looked at stuff that points to reasons why the Earth is round?
For 61 years, I believed exactly what you believe right now.
Okay, what changed your mind?
I watched the video 200 proofs, and I said, "Uh-oh, there's something to this."
What's a lunar eclipse?
Yeah, how does it?
I'm not. I don't teach that.
Beckham Jr.
But it does. It's not the Earth getting in between there. The Earth does not make the shadow for the eclipse.
Well, it would have to be something huge that we would notice.
Well, yes. It could be something that we don't see. Do you know that there's optics that you can just change the direction? They have like shower doors. You just change the direction and it blacks out. There could be something like that up there.
Explain the sunset.
It goes away. Perspective. Perspective. It goes
Light
away.
travels for light travels very far. We would see if the sun just switches sides, we'd see the sun over there instead of over there. And the sun sets in the west.
On the flat Earth model, it goes around and it just goes away from us. So we can't see that far, and the light does not go that far. See? Good conversation, guys. Good questions.
Upside.
There's 10 things on there that'll get you started, but the 200 proofs video, that'll really get you. 2.5 years ago, I watched that, and I'm there. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
I know who Active is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I listened to the podcast that we had.
Yeah.
They mentioned there's a guy on there that talks about
Smart guy.
He's a firm flat Earth believer.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a bit of a skeptic, honestly.
No, that's all right.
But
this is something you got to study, and it makes you really smart just studying it.
flat Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look into it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I think I'm smart now because I'm... Yeah, buddy, what's up? What are you doing to that? Holy cow, you're destroying that bottle.
My grandpa, he worked in the military.
Yeah?
He was on like an icebreaker.
Okay.
So he went over to like, if the earth is round, what's this?
Wait a minute, you guys are making this stuff up.
No, what are you making up?
I don't know, this icebreaker thing.
No.
Okay.
My grandpa was on two ships. He was on just a military ship, like a battleship. They went on an icebreaker.
Okay.
And he went to like whatever one of the poles are called, like the North Pole. How do you explain that? And
wait a minute, he's asking a question.
And like his job was to like make some channels, like make some ice channels and stuff.
Right.
But if he's plowing through and gets through, like makes that channel, wouldn't he go off the edge then?
Well, no, there's land underneath the ice. At Antarctica?
The ice melts and makes it like...
Yeah, but there's land underneath of it. Just like on the oceans, there's land underneath the ocean. Did you know that? There's a bottom.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, well, Antarctica has a bottom too under the ice.
But wouldn't the boats be floating in the water? Like the boats would be able to... Because beneath the ice is water and then...
Yeah.
So my pop...
No, here. Yeah. There's like snow on top of the land. There's snow. In the winter when it snows, there's snow over top of the land. Talk to you later. Think up a good one. Would you like to take a little 10 things on here? You can look it up when you get home.
Sure.
Think about it.
You work in a medical packaging place.
There's 10 things in here that'll make you think.
Okay.
So you're not, and your buddy at work is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to show this to them.
And my channel is on the back there.
Okay.
So
okay.
You can look me up.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
What?
How do seasons work? Like winter, fall?
Okay, right over here. We never did. Okay, right here, this is summertime. The sun is up here and it's really close to us.
But if the sun's revolving in a circle, it doesn't, the sun only go backwards. I mean,
now wait. It moves.
Earlier you said it goes in a circle.
Yeah, it goes in a circle. Now, down here, this is the equator. So, it's right about here now. September 21st, it'll be on the equator.
How to get there? Did it just go?
It moves. The sun moves.
Yeah,
the earth stays still.
Is the sun flat as well then?
I don't know about the sun. I've never been on it. So it goes around here, and then in our winter time, the sun is way down here.
But how does it get there? Like I understand if
it moves by itself.
In a circle, right?
Yeah.
So what? Does it just go circles?
It's.
We learned about this in math. Circles are like a closed loop, so you can't ever. They don't slowly get.
Then it's a circuit. A circuit. It's a pattern. Okay, it moves on a pattern. Now, how it got to do that? That's a big mystery.
It's not a mystery. It's just because the Earth is on.
Well, you want to believe the globe model? That's fine. You can believe what you want. I'm just saying, don't ignore the evidence. I know. Well, see, you're going to think about this in years to come, and you'll think, uh-oh.
Dude, if the Earth is round, what's this then?
What's that? I don't know.
Uploaded chunks.
No. This is the end of
No, wait, are you with these guys? Oh, okay, because they've been really trying to stomp me.
What's it called? The 200 reasons?
200 proofs. Down here at the bottom. Did you ever hear about this? Crazy idea, huh? I can show you a few things. This is how it goes. The North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes around the outside edge. Captain Cook logged 60,000 miles in 1755. So this is not 60,000 miles, but this is. Okay, now they're hiding something from us. What it is, I'm not sure. We have a couple of guesses, but we don't know for sure. So if there is a curve to the Earth, there has to be a curve. Spherical geometry says you have to have a curve formula. 8 inches times a mile squared. For a 24,901 equator, that's about 24,000 miles. 1/4 of that would be from the North Pole to the equator. That's about 6,000 miles. But the radius is 4,000 miles. So in 6,000, it's got to drop 4,000. You reduce that equation to 3 miles, it's got to drop 2. How can you reconcile that in your mind? You can't with this. You can't. But that means there's no curvature. We can't find it. There's Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. That should be down 2,400 feet. I mean, where's the curve? And I went to Wildwood and filmed Atlantic City, and I got street lights 32.6 miles away. How does that happen? It should be 681 feet down. I'm not finding the curve anywhere. That's why I'm saying, look at the evidence, and you'll watch 200 proofs Earth is not a spinning ball. And that's on the back of that brochure I gave you. And the horizon is always at your eye level, no matter how high you go. 37,000 feet, we have a pilot took a video out of his cockpit. I saw the horizon and the sun was underneath the horizon. That means it's less than that. I always say it's like 10 miles above the Earth, and it's very small. But you got to figure these things out, okay? Okay, don't go on what I say.
How do you explain the analemma?
Yeah, how does a globe explain that?
Very, very perfectly.
Yeah, well, it is. Because look, we got the Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer, very small. And there's equator, and there's the Tropic of Capricorn. That's the big loop at the bottom.
You know what the analemma is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, that's the thing that goes like this. And it's on all the maps. The path of the
throughout
sun.
the entire year,
Yep.
it traces a figure 8.
Yep.
How could that be explained by a flat Earth?
Oh, because it has the wide loop because there's a coming in and there's a going out edge. And when it gets to the equator, it crosses.
Where's the sun in this equation?
Okay, the sun, right about now, it's almost to the equator. But this is Cancer. It comes up around and then it goes down. It's on the Tropic of Cancer.
The sun is just kind of going around. This is the Earth.
Yep.
And the sun is just kind of going around in a loop and it expands
and then
out.
it comes wider and wider, then it goes back in.
What about the rest of the planets? How do they equate?
I don't teach that. I can't explain a lot of that. I don't know.
Okay.
Just the surface of the Earth. And I've done the sundial and all that, so I know
so you
that.
Actually believe?
I know this. I don't believe it. I know this. I know
there's
no
outer space, and you know that.
No, there's no outer space.
There's no outer space.
Yeah,
okay.
I know that's a freaky thing, isn't it?
Do you have a pamphlet or anything?
I do.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Watching this shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's interesting.
You're interested in it? You take that home with you. I better get moving here, huh?
Yeah, you can have it.
Oh my God. That was the smartest thing I did, was to stand still. Earth is not a spinning ball. What do you think? Ever hear this? There's 10 things in there. You want to look it up? La 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 la. Earth is not a spinning ball. Excuse me. Sorry, Earth is not a spinning ball. Anybody want to look it up? Hi there. Scientifically minded?
No, thanks.
Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. The moon is not a rock, it's a filament. Holy cow, this goes on forever, doesn't it? Hey, Earth is not a spinning ball.
Run her by. That'd be good to get her by. Watch out.
Watch your toes, honey. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If the Earth is flat,
Yeah.
wouldn't if cats already pushed everything off
I
the
know.
edge?
I heard that so often. I think it's so ridiculous that people make fun of it. Yeah. You want to look up anything here? Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. And we never landed on the moon. The government would never lie, would they? You may, dear. Anybody interested in science? Science? Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Antarctica goes around the outside edge. Here you go. You want this? No? No? It's only information. Never hurt you. Earth is not a spinning ball. And we never landed on the moon. Anybody have a question? Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. The government would never lie, would they?